XRP doing this, the exact same thing, just like 2021, just like 2017, just like 2013-14. I mean, that's something big to look at. So you're going back all these market cycles and you're observing, okay, that was 21 days here, that was 28 days, and then another 28 days. Whoa, there's something missing. Yeah, why is it 21 or 28 days? Then in 2017, you see a run starting to the upside, 28 days, and it's done. Again, you see a correction, and the next run starts here. Great, that's ending in another 28 days. So you're literally watching 28 days, 28 days, 21 days rally. Now we come into the 2021 season for XRP, and again you see the first rally was like 21 days. The next one was 28 days. The top formation was again in 28 days. You're like, okay, fine. It's actually matching up a lot with 2013-14, 2017-18, and right now here in 2024 as well. Now, what is the question? After the first rally to the upside, 28 days, 21 days, how long do you actually take before you start the next big run up? What's the shortest? What's the longest? Yeah. Now, when you look at that, you also have to compare Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. Because if the Bitcoin dominance is falling during that time, the next upside can be bigger. Yeah, the momentum can be higher. So we have to have a look at the Bitcoin dominance. The points we argued in last 2-3 videos, it's now clearly playing out. Does it? Yeah. Now you look at the Bitcoin itself. The arguments are now looking way more valid than a lot other thought process out there in the market. Now let's actually break all of those down and give you the right information to build your portfolio for the next leg up. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Going through the market, breaking it down during the volatility so that you guys don't make the mistake and you guys get the opportunity to do something like this. That's what the SI family is doing. And if you'd like to participate there with close to 1,500 members, use the link in the description, jump in and use this for your advantage. Now let's get back into the market. Let's be honest with ourselves. The shortest duration which XRP took after the first rally, the peak, to the next rally is here, 28 days. I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of 28. Upside 28, consolidation 28, again upside 28. Whoa, that's a mess. Yeah. Now, that happens to be one wave to another, but not the top wave. Yeah. The 1, the 2, the 3, you're doing that. Now, again, you look at this. The first wave to the upside, and then the consolidation towards the next wave. So this is your bottom. That's 28 days. So you literally went up 21 days there and you consolidated 28 days. So that's the first pump and the correction. Yeah, now the second pump and the correction. If you want to actually pick the top here and then take it to the next run up, this is what you're looking at. That's a 50 days. So the first run up was like 28 days consolidation after that, and then the next started. Fine. Whereas the next consolidation in last cycle was longer, and then in 2017 cycle it was 200 days. That's something to think. Yeah. So now here you are watching this. You're like, okay, fine. After the first run up, the market consolidated close to 112 days. After the next leg up, the market consolidated close to 105 days. So it is taking more time after the second pump. Now, what we have here is the first pump in XRP. So it shows if we follow the history, after 28 days, which is kind of 30th December. Now, you have just barely a week for that. You should start the next run up. Yeah? And how long does that stay, the next run up? That's another 28 days or 21 days. So if you put it 21 to 28 days from there, what you're observing is the fact that the market may do something good. I'm not saying it won't, but most likely by Jan 27, you are about to see XRP going through some crazy numbers. And that's just barely a month from now. So if you are ready to understand what XRP is about to do like this and why, I don't know why. Maybe it's an algorithm, maybe it's investors, maybe it whales. But the market does this 2014, 2017, 2021. Now I believe you. Then 2024. I trust you. Yeah, that's what's happening with the market. So if the market is doing something repeatedly over all these market cycles, I don't want to go against it. Do you? I think you should also listen to the market. Now, the Bitcoin dominant side of the equation. We were talking about this religiously because we understood the fact that the market would move as soon as you get a fake out here. Now you're getting that fake out. I mean, that's a good sign. You got the first top here, you got the second top here, you made the local lows here, and then this one, which is a lower high, lower low pattern, which shows you the market is changing, the trend is shifting. Why is that important? Say, last time when you were looking for such a move, it was here. Yeah, you had the local high, which was lower low. You had the local low, which was lower. Now, why is this really important? Because the first wave leg here is slow. The market is slow. The second wave is where the market goes nuts. So the market cycle is showing you, yeah, I'm just about to start the second wave. So if you're in the market now and you're not in a FOMO mentality, or at least not even thinking about a FOMO mentality, consider euphoria is going to come soon in this market. Now take up Bitcoin and ask the same question. What do you see? Negative divergence on a 3-day chart. The price is not doing that signal saying I'm going to 300,000, I'm going to 500,000. It's not doing that for some reason. Yeah, I see a lot of people still giving you that idea. People sending me all the screenshots, all the clips. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see that happening right now. Because on a 3-day, you got the negative divergence. On a weekly, you have that. On a monthly, you're almost about to get that. Now remember, by the end of this month, if you don't get it, that's trouble. That's a monthly chart. Now we go on a quarterly, and this is exactly what you're talking about. I don't know how many of us would disagree with a quarterly chart, which clearly institutions play on that kind of a profile in any market. It is getting very close to the historical resistance which we plotted way back. And right now, you see, what's the trouble? It's the pattern which is developing. I mean, I don't think that pattern looks like it's bullish. Yes, it has been bullish, enormously bullish, but for some reason it is building up a negative pattern. I remember saying the exact same thing about Terra Luna, and I was getting bashed, smashed by everyone in the crypto space, or almost everyone in the crypto space. Now, I would like to show you something. This pattern which you see in front of you now, it's so long, isn't it? It gets very boring while it still grinds up. But the trouble is that's a quarterly chart. It will do that. But what matters the most here is understanding how such patterns play out in the history. Because I believe, truly, I believe that is something you should not forget. Because when you have the history showing you these kind of patterns does not end well. This is back in 2022 March, right? Luna chart. I was saying, guys, watch. That's not look good. Taking profits is the best way. Yeah? Fine. It was looking something like it's going up, and that was at the all-time highs. No one would listen to you if you call for a top near that all-time highs region. You look stupid. But yeah, let it be. In 3 months' time, in 6 months' time, maybe they'll realize, okay, that guy was saying truth. Fine. Now, if that's the truth, and this is a quarterly chart, what are you looking at? A consolidation here before you drop. Now, let's actually look for the numbers. We had 2 months or 2 candles of doing nothing and then dropping to the downside. So fine. So that's 3 candles, 2 candles. I get that. That's like a year. Now you have 1 candle consolidation. You have like 3 candle consolidation. Now we don't know what it's going to be, but you have an idea. It is going to be a consolidation while the Bitcoin dominance is traveling to the downside. What else do you need in the market? Yeah, the market is going to give you opportunities. It is going to be in waves, the ABC, and then the boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we will see those kind of things. We will get to see that in the payments, in smart contracts, in a lot of different industries. But don't forget the fact that it is all going to happen in front of you. All that you have to do is to make the right decision so that you are in those assets when it pops. Trouble, however, here is, while you are in that asset and it's not moving, it's still preparing, it's irritating. Not a lot of people can hold on to that position until it pops. So if you think you have that amount of discipline, that amount of patience, now you are going to make it big. I truly mean it. The market cycle is showing you the capital is moving out for some reason, and even if you are mega bullish on this asset, you're following one thing, a trend line. What is that price target? That trend line kind of takes you all the way down here. Yeah, and that's retesting the previous high, which is not bad. I mean, honestly, you're still traveling to the upside. Yeah, 78,000, 75,000. That can be the range because that's still above the all-time highs of 2021. But do you think there is not going to be an ABC structure, which can be a 535? It can make crazy patterns for sure. It can then bounce up, do this, and then go down. But what's the time frame in between this? What's the drop while that plays out? And what do you think the altcoin market is about to do while that happens? So this is why I say you need to be informed. And that's why SI Family is the best place to be in. So guys, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please consider doing that. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.